Welcome to Real and Unplugged, the podcast that keeps it real. Grab your best wine and let's get into it.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Real and Unplugged. I am your favorite host, V, and here is Trana and Ashley. So today, girls, how y'all feeling?
Good.
I'm feeling good, y'all. As always, I told you every time you ask me, girl, I'm gonna be feeling good. As long as I ain't broke, baby, I'm feeling good.
I'm gonna feel good as long as I got my peace.
Yeah, peace matters.
Yeah, that's it.
But let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think it's easier to hate than love?
I'm not a hater.
But you can deal with somebody that really make you mad, and you can be like, I cannot stand that person.
You know, I really
Not being a hater, but there are people in my life that, well, not in my life no more, but there are people that I have encountered, and I feel like that just ain't my cup of tea. I don't want to do that. You know, I feel like not that I hate them, or somebody could have done me something really bad, and I feel like I don't hate you, but I don't want to deal with you either.
So it's harder to love then.
Yeah, I was
'Cause I
just about to
can
say
easily
it's
feel that
definitely
way.
easier.
Yeah.
It's definitely easier to hate because it don't take a lot of energy. Like as soon as you be like, you made me mad. Oh, I hate. You know, hate is a harsh word to be. Let's just put that out there. That's a real strong word. But you gonna put. It don't take a lot for you to just say, you know what, somebody make you mad. Oh yeah, I can't rock with them. But like to really love somebody and like seriously love with your heart, it take a lot because it takes work. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really sit down and be like, okay, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
You know, I love you. Type
To
of
love
stuff.
somebody, man, listen, you gotta really love.
You gotta have patience.
Yes,
Patience,
patience
yeah.
is. People is just like, listen, people is something
Frustrating.
else. Yeah, there's a lot to deal with sometimes. So
Yes,
So yeah, I feel like that love is. Hey, that
challenge.
means something to you over there.
Yeah.
Hey, I can see it in your face. Just
Being
saying.
patient, cause oh Lord,
What
Yeah,
they say, love is patient.
those is
Love is
kind.
kind. So
Yeah,
listen,
it takes a lot of patience. Like you have to deal with so much when you love somebody. Because like think about all the measures we go through when we say we love people. You take so much off of them. You can allow them to do some stuff that you know you're not even down with. You're not down for. So
Yeah.
it's definitely easier to hate somebody than to love them.
Yeah, definitely.
what is something that y'all think that I'm gonna say everybody should experience once in life? What is something like me? I feel like, not my personal opinion, I feel like every woman should be able to have a child, right? And that's my opinion. And I feel like everybody ain't, but I feel like that's something a woman should experience.
Why? Cause I don't think everybody that can have a baby should be a mother. So I don't agree
but
with
what
that.
about the people that that feel like they are good parents or they would be a good parent and can't have a child? You feel me? You gotta
Yes.
think about that kind of stuff. So it should be where everybody is able to do it. It is, but it's not. It don't always happen
Got you.
for everybody. You got good people in that, like, I know you would be a good mama, but
You can't get pregnant.
Unfortunately, you can't get pregnant.
Yeah.
Or you can get somebody that is a bad parent. Like this.
Why
girl
she
goes
keep
to
having
deserve
kids?
this. Yeah,
Right.
why God keep blessing her with a child? And look how she
Right.
act. Look at the things she
Yeah.
do. I mean, she can't even afford the 5 she got. And
Right.
God gave her 2 more. So I feel like every woman should be able to experience that.
Okay.
And I feel like and I can't really say much about a man because I don't know, their heart, but I feel like every child should be able to experience being loved by their parent, like unconditional love. Because I feel like a lot of people has been in the world and they don't really know nothing about love because they was never taught that.
Right.
And it seemed like all of our podcasts is about that. But I'm so sorry that it always comes up. But seriously, I feel like a lot of people miss out on love because their parents don't hold themselves accountable. They're not responsible enough to even show their kids love. Like even with the dads but single parents, single mothers. I feel like dads shouldn't feel like it's important. Don't be so trifling and not do what you're supposed to do for your child. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I
Because
know
the
what
mama
you're saying.
ain't the only person. And then you think about it, if your child, say for instance, if you're not here today, you know, you want your kids to have somebody else they can lean on. So I feel like, you know, dads, and when you have a child with somebody, I feel like y'all should always try to make it your business to work things out. Because you'll never know when, not saying you gotta be friends, but everybody should be on the same accord.
Oh,
know what
you
I'm
meant
saying?
like co-parenting?
Yeah,
Because you
you
said
should
work
be-
things out. I thought you meant like be together.
No, work things out to make it okay for your
Oh,
child.
okay. Yeah, I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make your child life easier, because when you go on a date and your kids stay here, you never know what your kids gotta go through. So at least you want them with the dad, if he able to, or with somebody you feel they're gonna love your child just
Right.
as much as you.
Right.
You know?
Ooh, that's hard because I don't feel like nobody gonna love my kids like me.
You want to know, like, if you close your eyes, I get what you're saying. If you close your eyes today or tomorrow, there's going to be someone that's going to have your kids. Take care of them the way you would. This is a hard question, and I guess I'm just speaking on my experience of something that I think is maybe, I wouldn't say true love, because I think I probably have that. But I think maybe like marriage kind of.
I agree with that one.
Because I think one day I probably want to experience it. So I think that people should have the equal and I'm not saying you don't have the equal opportunity, but like, oh gosh, it's almost like, I don't even want to speak on like God and stuff like that, but it's just, sometimes you just think and be like, oh, why is it not happening for me? You get what I'm saying? Like, why I haven't gotten the right person to come and say, okay, I'm ready to get married. This is what I want to do. So I think that if I had to choose something for like everybody should experience, it's a good partner, a good person who is willing and ready to get married and make like a family with them. It would definitely have to be that, because you have to think about like people out here, they married and they don't even be doing right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I definitely, that's something I think I just said it because that's something I want to experience.
I think everybody should experience marriage. I feel like every woman would want to have a wedding.
I don't want to
that's
have a
not
wedding.
You want to have a wedding?
Never.
No.
I want to have a nice
Never
small
wanted to
wedding.
have
I think I'm
Yeah.
above that now, cause it's just so much weight. It's like you're wasting y'all. All right, girls, don't try to tussle with me, cause y'all do what y'all want to do with y'all money. I'm just saying, I think that spending all that money for other people to celebrate with me,
And don't
It's
nobody
just-
bring no gifts.
and it's almost like too much
No.
a little bit.
That's why I wouldn't invite people.
But I
that
think I want
seen
something
years.
intimate. So it'll be like something very intimate with me, my main friends, and my main family.
Right.
Cause them weddings can get expensive. But I guess cause we like nice stuff, so that's why it would get expensive. We can make it cheaper, huh?
Yeah, you can marry-
But yeah,
you
I
can
did-
marry at a courthouse.
I definitely think that is something that's a thing I would like. I think everybody should be able to experience.
Me, I think everybody should experience. It's kind of shallow. Being a part of like a winning team, cause my kids play sports or whatever, and so like it's so exciting when they like win championships and stuff like that. So like I played sports in high school, but I was always just like an average athlete. So like to be on a team and like we didn't win championships. So like to be on a winning team, like I just don't think nothing can compare to that feeling, cause it's so rare. Like everybody don't ever,
To add on to that, I think winning period though. Think about that.
Yeah.
When you say win, cause like now when you say that and you say it's a good feeling, I think winning in other things besides sports too. Which I love what you said about the sports, because
Yeah.
being like a sports mom myself, when them kids go out there and do well and win, it is like the ultimate best
Yes.
feeling.
It's good to see your child.
To see your kid out there doing what they
Yes.
do and being a part of a winning team. I think winning period is just feel good.
yeah. So winning.
I definitely like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good answer, girl.
Okay.
So what is something that y'all did that y'all deeply proud of? Like, you low key proud of. I'm proud of myself for doing it.
Buying a house.
Yeah, that's good too. Buying a house.
I think for me, it would definitely just be standing on my own and being my own person. For the longest, I felt like I haven't been standing in my own 2 feet. I just think I've been letting people like kind of just moving off of how everybody else feeling. So I think for me, I think that's the most proudest moment in my life right now. Because I always knew that I was gonna be a good mama. I always knew that I was gonna one day get me a nice house. I mean, and that's not my final house, but I always knew I was gonna have me a nice place to live.
Right.
I knew I was gonna drive something decent. I knew I was gonna always have a nice career, or just have a decent job. Let me just say that. But so these are things I knew. My heart knew that I would always do, but I think that I was never. Like, I feel like I was never like really strong enough to just say, you know what, this is what I want to do and this is how I'm gonna do it. And so I just been winging life that way. And now I'm at the point where I just be like, okay, this is my life. This is how I'm gonna live it. I love you, and you're gonna have to deal with it. And I feel like that, and I stand on that. And I think I'm very proud of myself for that because I ain't never thought I was gonna get to that point.
Oh yes, I'm proud of you too.
Me too. Because yes,
I like that for you, girl.
yes, ma'am.
What about you?
I feel like that
Else?
because okay, I had my kids young. And we stayed, with my dad some. Then we had an apartment. Or we just stayed with my sister when I moved away. Moved to another apartment. And so when I was buying my house, I literally told nobody. I was buying my house. I did it in secret. And then one day, I just invited my daddy and my kids to my house. And it was like, this house. It was very like, yes, you did that, you know? So I'll never forget that feeling that day when I brought them to their house and they had no idea and they running in the house picking rooms and it was just like, yes.
Yeah, that would be for me too because I've always felt like things came harder for me.
Yeah.
And I feel like, I wasn't the brain person. She always had it together. Right. I think she was like a mama already. She always like a mama and everything, Me, I was just out here living. And now that I feel like I'm in a space where I am financially stable to do whatever I want to do. I got my own house,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm proud of the things I've done so far, Look, it's little to other people, but it's big to me.
Girl, please.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot.
Yeah, I agree. What is a bad habit that y'all broke in your life? Yeah, I'm glad I did that. I'm glad I got rid of that. That was a bad habit for me.
Bad habit.
This is I got
yours probably putting hands on people.
Girl, it's not no put hands on nobody. No, I don't put.
I think my bad habit was communicating and understanding people. Like, I think I had a bad attitude. I felt like nobody could never say that to me. I'm always like,
on back.
And it's always like anger, always mad about something. And I feel like, and that come with growing.
It do.
Like when you in your own element and you done reach what you feel, your goals, you don't have that anger or that, I'm not enough feeling no more.
Right.
You feel like I'm doing my thing,
Right.
I feel like that was one for me. Even when it came to my sisters, like we used to argue all the time. But like now, we still argue, but we can be on the phone with each other for hours. And we know how to, we get mad at each other. We know how to be like, I'm going to call you back and we'll talk to each other later,
Right.
But ain't like we go get on the phone and call each other, curse each other out or whatever. She might get a little angrier than everybody, but yeah, I think she was the mama. But at the end of the day, everybody learned to like, this ain't it. Like, we too grown for this. We ain't got to do all that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, we learn to love each other and disagree with each other without all the, So I think that is something I'm proud of that was a real bad habit. I just had a nasty, snappy attitude.
I think my bad habit would just be, I think it would just be taking it down a notch. Because, again, like she said, like, before, if you say something to me, I'm ready to go off on you. Now, I do think about a lot before I act.
Right.
Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, I still get there. But I know how to be like, you know what? I ain't doing this with you today. Like, so I'll walk away a little bit more than I used to. So I think I broke. I still got work to do now because
we all do.
I'm not already there. I'm not that mature. I'm still childish in that area. But I definitely am not like, as soon as I'm not a firecracker anymore. Like I used to be a firecracker. I'm not like, I can literally, And I was just about to do this the other day. This person had made me mad. They had said something to me that made me mad. And I had text this long text message. I was like, you know what? No, this ain't right. And I deleted it back out and just let it go. Because I was literally about to text them off.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, that ain't worth it. And I just deleted it. And I was like, oh, okay, you got it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So I'm definitely at that point. And again, I got a lot of growing to do. But I'm definitely proud that I am able to be able to sustain some conversations without just getting really rah-rah with people or really just backfiring before I really think it. Because again, I believe that like words hurt and certain things hurt the people. So especially when you arguing with your friends and family, like I never want to say nothing to any of y'all that I can't take back. So I'm glad that I'm sitting down and I'm registering this stuff before I actually say it, because even though people be like words don't hurt, it's hard to come back from that stuff.
Yeah.
And so I'm happy that, as an adult or just growing older, I've learned that, sometimes it just ain't even worth the argument.
Me, I would probably say setting boundaries. Because before, I just be like a go along to get along kind of person. But now, if I ain't really wanting to do it or really feeling it or whatever, like, I ain't just saying yes to go with it. Like,
Right.
no, I don't want to. No, I don't have it. No, I don't like you. No,
Yeah, you
leave me
definitely
alone.
do
You know
that.
what I mean? Like,
You do that.
So-
That's good. That's good.
yeah.
But I want to talk about something. This is off topic right quick. But it was something that you said. Like you was like, everything you realized that it wasn't worth the fight. Did y'all see the story where the young lady went to somebody's house to fight them and she ended up getting killed?
No.
Yeah, I did see that.
So it was a video going around on social media where the young girl, three girls was arguing live on social media, going back and forth, whatever. So the other girls was telling her, pull up, right? So she goes to the house. Then it was a gated community. She waited until somebody else was coming through and she went behind them in the gate, how she got in or whatever. So when she went out there, she went to fight them. They came outside with weapons, right? And she ended up getting killed, right? But I say this because I feel like we growing up, we are older. And she had kids. She told kids, bye, I'll be right back. She never came back home. I feel like as a parent, some things ain't worth the fight.
Yeah.
Like, you should know. I'm not leaving my house 10 o'clock at night to go fight you.
What was they fighting about?
It was something about taxes or something like that. I really don't.
was
I thought it was about
Word.
pictures. It was
Pictures,
taxes.
taxes. It was all kind of things in there.
They was talking about baby
Definitely
daddy
not worth
this, messing with the baby daddy.
Something
I
that
don't
wasn't
know.
relevant. It wasn't
Oh,
important.
God. That's bad.
But my thing is, things happen so fast. We need to learn how to pick our battles.
Yeah.
Right? Because I feel like, like you said, every situation ain't even a fight. I'm not going to get out my bed to go address you about how you feel about me today because you mad.
Yeah.
Or even when it comes down to my partner, if he don't correct y'all, I'm not about to argue and fight y'all either. The only person I'm going to argue and fight is him. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm not going out my way to fight nobody because, one, people don't fight fair. No more. No, it's not no hands no more. Everybody want to pull out a weapon. Even the women, they shooting people. You know?
Yeah.
People ain't
So
fighting fair.
I ain't with that. So even when I know that somebody don't like me, I can be in your space and I really don't care because you, the person, got that anger on you, not me.
Not me.
I'm
Correct.
good, you know.
I mean, but and to piggyback on that, like honestly, like even if we had, I don't have no beef with nobody anymore. I'm gonna be honest. Like if we've been upset with each other years ago, college, high school, I honestly don't have that beef with anybody no more. Now, I will say now, I still have a boundary, like where, like we're not gonna be, we can't kiki and laughing it up. We can probably sit in the same space. You on your end, I'm on my end, but. I just feel like I'm never letting myself go there with nobody no more because it's embarrassing. First of all, let's think about it. I'm 39 years old, about to be 39 years old, and
Right.
I go and we're in public and we actually squaring up to fight. Like, really? Do you
Yeah,
know how
that's
childish that look? Very
Stupid.
childish and it's very immature. And like I said, like once you, me personally, my conscience always eats me up when I'm doing stupid stuff. So if I did something like that, I know the next day I would get up and it would just be on my brain like, oh my God, that was so stupid. You get what I'm saying? So
Yes.
you ain't got to worry about me doing all that. So again, like I said, I don't even have no beef with nobody like that no more. Like, I mean, I'll tell people how I feel, but as far as me having beef and saying, "Oh, I can't just stand this person," like I just don't have it no more.
Yeah, I don't think I have the beef, but I really don't. I really ain't gonna give you the energy either.
Yeah,
you know, I feel like I shouldn't have nobody should have that much control over me. You know, so sometimes we can let. I ain't gonna say me because I'm not a social media person, but I am Facebook. But my thing, I ain't gonna go back and forth with you on Facebook. Now I probably would have did that back in the day. But me personally, however you feel is how you feel at this point. I'm not gonna go to your house. I'm definitely not gonna do that. Because,
coming to somebody's house, y'all, that is extreme.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go to your house.
Looking at that video, well, the thing about it is, like, this is my opinion. They almost use it to their advantage. They thought because like, if you heard the video, it was almost like, oh yeah, you came to our house. We about to do, pop her kind of stuff. Like, so they use that all to their advantage. The fact that she did come to their house, which technically she never went in the yard. She was in the road. So I don't know how that's going to end for them. But I'm just saying, like, I'm not letting nobody easily kill me like that. That's the thing. That's almost like an easy death for you. You going to people's house is an easy death. Like, you never. And I'm gonna be honest, don't come to my house either. Like,
don't come to my house.
Do not do that. Don't come to my house because I feel like I always tell people, that's my personal space. That is me and my kids' personal space. And if you're in that space, you're important. You're important to be in my personal space. And so for you to come in there and interrupt my personal space, that's a problem for me.
Yeah.
I feel like people need to grow
up.
Yeah, for real. They need to grow.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Like, I just feel like the social media give people that extra gas that they look for. Everybody getting boosted up about what they get, who's scared. Let me tell you something. I'm scared. I don't want to die yet. Yeah. So guess what? You call me scared or you want to. I ain't about to fight you, baby. If you want to sit out here and puff.
Yeah, and that's the crazy.
I'm going to call the police on you. Nah, don't come to my house. Please don't come to my house.
Right.
Yeah, because people don't fight fair no more. You know what I'm saying? And it's not only me. Like, back, you would think that it was just me. It's women. Women out here shooting people. I read about a lot of women who shot other women for. You know what I'm saying? That stuff is crazy. So like, I ain't doing it.
I just think everybody need to start being safe and hold yourself accountable for whatever actions you got going on. But don't ever let nobody turn you up where. Yeah, you gotta lose your life, or because you got kids, you gotta either you gonna lose your life to jail or you gonna lose your life to death. Yeah, like either way is bad. It's bad. So, don't ever let nobody get you that. I feel like that's negative to me. I don't condone all that crap. Yeah, no. But anyway, with that being said, we about to wrap this up, y'all. I need everybody to like, follow, share, and subscribe. Thank y'all. We out.